In this video, I want to show you how to fully set up from the very beginning your HP SmartTank 5103 printer. I'll go through all the different things you need to do to get started, how to print, how to connect it to Wi-Fi, to your smartphone, and also how to use the scanner. I'll go step by step. It will be very easy to understand, so let's get started right away. In the box, you're going to get a few different accessories. I want to go quickly just to show you what's included. So over here we have the ink bottles, HP 31. I'll show you in just a few seconds how to install them. We get the power cable. You may get some 4x6 photo paper. That's pretty useful. These are glossy. There's 100 sheets of paper, and I will also show you how to print on these. And finally, right over here, we have the print heads. One black print head and the other one is for the color ink. After unboxing the printer, we need to remove all the blue tape that you see. This one also comes with a cardboard at the end. Take the power cable, we'll connect one end over here and the other one in your wall outlet. The moment I have connected the printer, I didn't even had to touch the power button and I heard a sound. The printer will power on by itself without you having to touch it. But if nothing is happening after 1 minute, you should go ahead and press once on the power button. Now let's go ahead and install the ink in this printer over here in the ink tanks, and also how to install the print heads. First thing obviously is to remove them from the packaging. This printer takes the HP 32XL black ink, and for the color ones it's the HP 31. I'll put links in the description if you want to get some replacement ink from Amazon. Let's open the print heads that come in this package. The magenta top print head is for the color ink and the black one is obviously for the black ink. You're going to go on the front of the printer, stick your fingers in this opening and bring down this panel this way. Now, if it's the first time you're using this printer, you're going to have a cardboard that is over here that needs to be removed. Also, if it's the first time you're using this printer, we need to load the ink first and then install the print heads. So we'll go right over here. So to load the ink, let's start with the black ink. First of all, we need to make sure we put the right ink in the right tank. If not, it will be very hard to replace the ink, so to remove the wrong full one and put the right one. So let's start with the black. Is the first one on the left side over here. Open the cap the way I did. Twist the lid of the bottle. And now don't be afraid, this ink bottle will not leak. It will not make any mess. You simply have to put it upside down, put it above the ink tank and press down until it clicks. And then leave it the way it is. Do not press, do not shake. Just take a look over here. As you see, the ink tank is getting filled up. Usually it takes less than 1 minute for this process to fill it from empty to fully like that. Okay, you see already the ink tank is full over here, but I can still hear some bubbles going on in the bottle. I suggest to wait at least 1 full minute just to make sure that the ink has fully entered the tank. All right, once it's done, you're gonna take the ink bottle out. Okay, simply by pulling it gently. And as you see, nothing is leaking. Some people are afraid, but don't be scared. And you're gonna put back the cap on the bottle. Okay, simply screw it. I mean, it doesn't really screw, it simply stays like that. There's still some ink left in the bottle. It didn't completely depleted the bottle, as you see. So what I suggest is that you keep this bottle in a closet away from sunlight. And it can stay like this even a few years. So set this aside, put the cap back, okay, make sure you press. And now it's time to load the cyan, the blue ink. Same thing, the bottle is smaller. simply untwist the cap and put it upside down right over here and press on it until it clicks. Whoa. All right, just like that. If you notice that once you did this, the ink doesn't flow from the bottle to the printer, then you can start shaking it very slightly or press on the top a bit more. It never happened to me, but it's something that I guess could happen in certain situation. Okay, as you see, the cyan filled up quite quickly. This is because the ink tank for the color, cyan, magenta, and yellow, are smaller than the one for the black ink that will get used more often. This is why they give you also a larger bottle over here. Now remove this bottle and you may notice that there's nothing left. So for the color ones, nothing will be left in the startup bottles, only in the black ink bottle. So you can put back the cap and dispose of it by recycling it or throwing in the trash. Let's do the magenta, same thing. And finally, we have the yellow ink. At the end, close and make sure all these ink tanks caps are fully closed, and close the big lid. Even if you didn't install yet the print head, just close this lid. And you're gonna hear some noises. This is just the printer initializing the ink you have input over here. After only 10 seconds, we can go ahead and open back this panel so we install the print heads. So same thing. And you're gonna notice that right now the print heads carriage has been moved and is now presented to you ready to install the print heads. If the printer didn't present to you this carriage, simply close back the lid, wait 15 seconds and open it again. It will slide right in the middle here. So what we need to do now, if it's the first time you're doing this, you're gonna see this orange guard. We need to discard these. We need to remove this orange thing over here. Take the tape, okay, the way I'm doing it, and peel it out, okay? Pull it completely. Now you saw this blue thing, okay? In your case, it may be in this position. Take your finger, press down simply to unlock. The blue thing needs to go up. Put your finger behind this orange guard and you're gonna pull towards yourself, okay? Just like that. Be careful because there may be some ink leaking if you tilt it. So keep it in this position and throw it in the garbage. Now we are ready to install the print heads. Over here you see there's a magenta and here it's black. It's important to keep this order. So magenta print head will always go on the left, black ink print head will always go on the right side. First we need to remove this orange thing where it says pull out of the print head, and then we need to peel the orange tape over here. So let's start with the magenta that goes on the left side. You're going to take the print head just like this. Hold it with 2 fingers, and where you see these contacts, it should face the printer, just like that. You're going to glide it inside of the carriage, like that, okay? You can leave it in this position, and then the easiest I found is to take your thumb and push it fully. So it will need a bit of force and then it will click in place. Do the same thing for the black print head. So remove that and remove this. Grab it just like that in this position with these contacts facing the printer. And now I will simply glide it in. And once it's in place, I'll take my thumb and push it until it clicks. Then you need to lower the blue locking mechanism. Okay, make sure it clicks and it stays in this position. You have now loaded these print heads successfully. When time will come to replace them, to remove a print head, unlock the blue guard, take your finger and simply place it on the top of the print head you want to remove. So let's say I want to remove the black one, put it on the top and press down. This will unlock it and you'll be able to slide it out, get the new one and put it right over there. All right. Once this is done, close the top panel of the printer. If it's the first time you're using this printer and done this, you'll need to wait a bit because the printer will circulate the ink in the system. I want to show you how to insert paper in your HP SmartTank 5103 printer. So let's get started right away. We need to go on the back of the printer right over here. If it's the first time this printer will be used, once you have inserted paper, the printer will automatically print an alignment page. So don't be scared that one sheet of paper will be taken by the printer right away. This is why it's happening. Before inserting for the first time paper, I always suggest you extend the output tray in the front so that the paper that will get printed will come out over here. So this is the back of the printer. Step number one, simply put your fingers over here, you see, on the edge and pull up. Okay, this drawer will come out, or I don't know how you call it, and it will rest on its back, just like that. If we take a look on it, you're going to have some markings. Depending on which type of paper you're going to insert, all right, you're going to have some lines over here. So A4 paper, 5x7, 4x6 will all have their own line. And if you open this small cover over here, you're going to find a blue guide. And this is the blue guide that you need to place above the line that fits the paper you will insert. In this example, I'll use some normal US letter size paper like this, and probably you want to print on this paper as well. In that case, you simply have to slide this blue guide all the way towards the right side, the way I did. And then take your stack of paper and glide it over here, just like that. Okay, it sits perfectly. And as I said, the printer already started its process to print the alignment page right away. I didn't have to press on any buttons. All right, the alignment page got printed. Take it out. Open the scanner lid over here. You may have to remove some protective plastic over here. And now we need to place this sheet of paper facing down with the top part of this paper. Okay, this is the top part, if you see, towards the left side. And now we have to bring the corner on the top left side so it touches this corner that has this small emblem here. All right, once both corners are touching, it means that the paper is aligned. Close the scan lid. Go over here, you're going to see the letter A. This is for alignment. And simply press on this button. The alignment process will begin. It takes a minute, 2 minutes. And once it is done, you can discard the paper you have input in the scanner. All right, the process has finished because the letter A disappeared. I want to show you how to connect your HP SmartTank 5103 to your iPhone, how to print using your iPhone, and also how to get the scan results on the iPhone itself. So let's get started. The first step is to make sure that your HP printer is in pairing mode. This way we'll be able to connect it. So let's go on the control panel over here. If your Wi-Fi button is flashing blue the way it is right over here, it's great. You don't have to do anything on the printer itself. If it's not flashing blue, well, make sure your printer is turned on. You're going to then press this I button. Keep the button pressed until the whole control panel is lit up. Okay, like this. Then you can lift your finger and then press the Wi-Fi button and the X button. Keep both of them pressed until the control panel stops being lit up. Here we go. Now lift your finger and you see over here the Wi-Fi button will start blinking blue, signifying that the printer is ready to be connected. Now you're going to go on the App Store on your iPhone, click on the lower right side, the magnifying glass, and you're going to search for the HP app. It should look like this one over here. Before, it used to be called HP Smart, but they have updated the app and now it's only called HP. So go ahead and download the app. Open it. Over here, I have previously connected another HP printer. This is why you're seeing one. But if you never connected a printer yet, you're going to see a plus sign that you need to press to add a new printer. Or you can press this plus sign on the top right corner. It's the same thing. Then you're going to select set up a new printer, the first option. Your HP Smart Tank should appear in this list. Over here you see Smart Tank 5100 series. This is the one we need to tap on. And now we need to connect the printer to your Wi-Fi network. So this is the Wi-Fi network that your iPhone is currently connected to. And over here we need to type the password of this Wi-Fi network so that the printer can connect to it as well. Then press done and wait a few seconds. You'll be asked to press the I button. So right over here, you're gonna go and press once on this button and the setup on your phone will continue afterwards. You don't have to press anything after that. Just wait, press continue, press continue. Then you have the choice to select accept all or decline optional data. This is just HP asking you if you want to give them access to your printing data. I'll select decline optional data since I don't want to share these with HP, especially if I'm not obligated to. Once you see this display, you simply have to wait a bit more. It's currently registering your printer. Over here, you're going to be asked if you want the printer to update automatically when there's an update available or to do it manually and simply getting notified. I'll select auto update and press save because this is what I prefer. Next, they want us to print a test page, a test print. I'll skip this because I'll show you how to print your own stuff. You won't waste ink on something that you don't need. Press continue. And now the HP printer has been added to the app. Every time you want to print, you can use the app, but you can also not use the app. So let me just show you. For example, if you want to print a picture from your camera roll that you took, or maybe a PDF file somebody sent you, just open the file. Here I have a PDF file that I had on the memory of my iPhone. And to print a picture or file, you simply need to find this icon. It's a square with an arrow pointing up. You may see this icon over here. Sometimes it's on the top. Just find it. All right. Tap on it. And then you should see the print option over here. If you do not see it, you may have a button that says more. And once you press on the more button, you're going to get the print option appearing. Now go ahead and tap on the top where it says printer. And you're going to select your HP Smart Tank. You have a few options if you want to print in colors, how many copies, the paper size. And over here where you see media and quality, if you're printing pictures or something that has a lot of details, you better choose best over here instead of normal. It will give you the best print quality this printer is capable of. It may take a few more seconds to print, but the results will look better. At the end, simply press the blue button and the print should start. Don't forget to extend this small tray over here. Now you can also print using the HP app simply by tapping on your printer and instead going down and selecting print documents or print photos. But why use the HP app when you can avoid it? Anyway, if you want to scan and get the results on your iPhone, in that case, first of all, we need to put the document over here. And depending what you want to scan, let's say I want to scan the page I just printed, you will need to place it facing down and with the top part of your page towards the left side, just like that. And then we need to align this corner over here with the corner over there. You see it has a small logo, I don't know how you call it, small corner. So both of these corners needs to be touching, okay? Push them like that. This is how you know that the paper is properly aligned. Close the scan lid. And to scan, we absolutely need the HP app. So go over here, okay, I simply tap on the printer on the main page of the app, and then you're going to select scan. Now you have a few options. If you tap on the top of the page over here, you're going to have a few options, for example, page size, quality, and if you want to scan in color or black and white. If you're going to scan something with many details, I suggest you choose best, which is 300 dpi instead of 200. If you're scanning some text files, 200 I think is enough. Then over here, you're going to press the scan button and wait. Usually it takes around 12 seconds to get the scan on your display, but it will not be yet saved on your iPhone. Once you see this page, the scan is not yet saved on your phone. You can edit the edges, okay, by dragging these squares, or you can press full, so the full thing is saved. Press next. And now down below, this is where you need to tap on share/save. Over here, you can give this scan a name that you wish, so a custom name, let's say scan for school, whatever. Choose what type of file you want to save. So do you want a PDF or a JPEG or a TIFF? Okay, no matter what you want. Let's say I want a JPEG, I'll select JPEG. And finally, file size, leave it the way it is. Press continue, and you'll be able to share it on social media with your favorite contacts. Share it on a specific app, or down below, if you click on save to files, you'll be able to save it on the memory of your iPhone so you can use it in the future. So this is it. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please take a moment and comment down below. If you're looking to get some ink or some paper for your HP printer, check my Amazon links down below. Every time you purchase through my links, I get a small commission and it helps my channel. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.